Om Shanti. All good wishes to those who are participants in the retreat for the Shiv Shakti spiritual leaders. It's a wonderful title, the Shiv Shaktis, and it puts across this idea of the one who is our eternal companion and the power that he bestows on us. Shiv Baba, the Supreme, the source of light and might, has chosen women, the Shaktis, to lead the way forward. And each one of you is a very, very special Shakti. You've taken God's power, you've experienced how to use God's power in your life for your own spiritual journey, but you've also taken that power and you're now using it to be able to serve others. And it puts across this idea of a Shiv Shakti leader being both one who has the capacity and the ability and the know-how to be able to lead and show others the way, but it also is the idea of being the server leader, the servant leader. Baba, Mama have shown us how it's possible to manage this amazing combination of both of these aspects. At the same time, the instrument, and maybe this is where the world forgets that a leader is simply an instrument, but an instrument and also at the same time very much a server. And so I think this concept of Shiv Shakti leadership is an amazing experience that the world is about to see. And maybe one person who demonstrated so beautifully is President Murmu of Bharat. It's wonderful that a BK who has been a BK for many, many years and then continued as a BK in her role as governor of one of the states of Bharat and then was appointed or selected. It was a sort of selection election because it was, I think, specific members of parliament who were able to vote for this. But yes, she had votes from the opposition as well as from the people who had put forward her name, the people in power. And it was surprised to find how the opposition collaborated in the choice of having her as the president. But it demonstrates how she has been able to win hearts. And so with support from even those who normally would be on the opposite side, her role as being president has been a demonstration of being a leader, a server, and an instrument. For example, she positioned as soon as she was appointed, she positioned a room, she designated a room to be in her private quarters as Baba's room, and she had instructed Madhuban that there should be a picture of Baba that she wanted to be placed there. And so that was the first step that happened. And the second step that hadn't happened, even before she moved in, was that they had the whole kitchen cleaned and new utensils and everything absolutely spick and span, ready to be able to cook for Baba and offer to Baba. So an amazing personality. I've had the good fortune of meeting her several times now, and she's always warm and friendly, and she's not shy. She has the courage to say, yes, BK lifestyle is my lifestyle, and yes, this is the organization that I'm definitely with. So not shy about that at all, but also absolutely aware of the borders that she has to maintain so that then things will move in the right direction. So just an example of how it's possible to be a yogi and a leader, but also be an instrument for the divine. How can I be the same? One of the first steps is, and if you think about Mama and the Dadis, their commitment to their own spiritual journey, which means my early morning meditation, my study of God's teachings, Baba's Murali, and then further to be able to practice those ideas that I've been hearing about and follow them through in my own life. Because if the compass is set clear and straight and points to the true north first thing in the morning, then it's much, much easier to adhere to those spiritual principles and follow those guidelines in one's life. And then further, through the day, just to keep the divine as my companion and my friend. And if I do that, then the inner conversation that takes place is between me and Shiva. So truly, the Shakti is absolutely combined with Shiva, and we're able to draw the creativity, the truth, the wisdom, the genius, the magic, the power and the light, the love, the compassion, the humility, and practice all of these things in my own life as I move forward as a leader, maybe in my family, maybe in my community, maybe in my country. We have wonderful Shiv Shaktis who are doing all of this in the workplace, and so whether they're leading a corporation or whether they're leading their family at home, but they're demonstrating these qualities. And so if we want to create a new world that's based on peace, non-violence, harmony, love and truth, then surely we have to be the change that is needed to bring about the change in this world. And so yes, the preparation of a Shiv Shakti is the inner preparation and the work on the self, but then further, to be able to be the personification of the qualities of the divine, so that we demonstrate those qualities in our lives and we're able to support others through their journey and help them move forward in their own lives. Although I've been speaking more about Shiv Shaktis as being the sisters and the mothers, but I want to say that yes, Baba has given us a very special role in this very specific, powerful period, the most wonderful period of the whole cycle, the confluence age, the period of transition. Now, it's also important that we step out of the consciousness of this body that I occupy and stay in that awareness of the eternal light that I am, to be able to shine in that awareness. Because of course the connection with Shiva is of soul with the Supreme Soul. But also through my work, through my day, not just to depend on the vision that others have of me as a female, as a woman, and so sometimes there's discrimination in a negative way, sometimes there's affirmation in a positive direction, so both things are at work around us. But if I can be stable in the awareness of my own eternal consciousness of the inner being, the diamond that's able to shine, and see each one around me with that vision also of them being that powerful light that radiates in the center of the forehead, then through that awareness, truly there can be equality on this earth once more. The better world is definitely waiting for us to move towards it and make it happen. And together with the power of the divine and all of us together, cooperating, working together, whichever country, whichever region, whatever language we speak, whatever background of religion we come from, if we have this consciousness, then yes, the new world is not so far. Thank you. Om Shanti.